All right, guys. So we're playing Crystal Palace today at Molineux Stadium. And I haven't done a video for a very long time, and I'll explain why. And I'm also going to tell you that I am scared. Cautiously optimistic, but I am still scared. Because why? We are playing a team, Crystal Palace at Molineux, that currently, on the record, has the second best defense record in the league after Arsenal. And if you look at the system in Oliver Glasner, it's pretty much the same as Ruben Amorim. We're playing three in the back, but Oliver Glasner has kind of found a way how he can sort of set up his team to defend well and attack well. And of course, in the middle, we have Adam Wharton. You know what I mean? So this is going to be a very, very tricky game for Manchester United. Comparing that we hardly scored against Everton last time when we lost the game. We're playing it with 10 men for over 78 minutes. So am I confident? No, I'm not. If Man United lose this game and Liverpool wins this game, all the momentum will shift on Ruben Amorim, and we will see this sack Ruben Amorim from the media agenda over and over again. So do I wish us to lose? No. Do I want us to get a point? Yes. A draw, a win would be significant. But how do we do this today? Well, against Everton, it was a poor setup. I will sort of give it on Ruben Amorim how he actually utilized his squad and how he actually set up the players in these wrong positions. For instance, Amad Diallo should never played on the left side as a number 10. You know, Amad Diallo's best position is on the right wing back, in my opinion. However, playing Xerxes did not work. A rusty Xerxes didn't offer anything. The whole team was imbalanced. It was offering nothing going forward. And it was trying to watch a couple of burglars trying to pickpocket a shed, try to get in and steal your tools, your jewelry, but we didn't even succeed even to pick up the lock. Now, how do we do this against Palace? That I mentioned have the second highest, best defense record in the league. Well, it's all coming down to Ruben Amorim, how he sets up his team. I've been very critical to see Bruno Fernandes, although his stats has proven quite high. He's not a midfielder. You know, you can't play Casemiro and, Bruno Fernandes in a double pivot. This has to change. Barring that the team news still is that Matheus Cunha is out. I don't know what it did, but it was a sort of a concussion precaution, but he's not available according to Ruben Amorim's press conference. We have no Benjamin Sesko available. We do not have any Harry Maguire available, but Licha is on the bench. I don't think Licha will start in this game, but how we can actually beat Oliver Glasner? Well, it's simple. You still have to sort of match up the defense, match up their attack as well, because they're going to hit us on the counter. We need to have ball-playing centre-backs. In that case, I would pick Matthias de Ligt in the middle. I'll pick Lenny Yoro on the left side, centre-back. I will bench Luke Shaw, and I will actually play Mazraoui as a right-sided centre-back. If we move forward up the pitch, in terms of wing-backs, which is, my opinion, has been the problem for Ruben Amorim. One thing works, and that is Amad Diallo as a right wing-back. There's always working. So I will keep Amad Diallo on the right wing-back because he offers something going forward, overloads, but also defensively. And Patrick Dorgo on the left. Natural athlete that can run up and down and actually provide some assist if the opportunity prevails. In the middle of the park, this is where I will do the massive change. I remove Bruno Fernandes from that role that he currently has, and I'll actually put him as a number 10. Casemiro, yes, you can keep him, but who will we place instead of Bruno in that position? We have two options. Either we play Casemiro and Ugarte, which is, in my opinion, probably the best, or Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo, that is also a little bit rusty, because Kobbie Mainoo, not the fastest, but he can be the ball carrier in tight spaces to unpick that, solid defense. We need somebody that can sort of have close ball control and find key passes and runners from behind. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Who would you pick? Let me know. I definitely put Casemiro and potentially Ugarte and then throw in Kobbie Mainoo in the second half if we are not scoring goals. Now, this is the interesting part. What are we doing with the forward line? Well, I mentioned something very, very important that I would love to see, but I doubt it will happen. I'll actually put Bruno Fernandes as a number 10, you know, um, and actually put Mason Mount in as the other number 10. And in the striker, instead of having a rusty Xerxes, I actually think I will put, believe it or not, Umbuemo as a number 9. Umbuemo is on form. Umbuemo is our leading goal scorer. He's so quick. And if we're going to hit on the counter, if we're going to find balls from behind, he's definitely the person that can chase the ball and actually put it in the net. So that is kind of the way I see it. And of course, off the bench, we will have options. But it's so important that we come to Molineux with the right mentality, right setup. Not this unbalance. I don't want to see Luke Shaw playing. I don't want to see Diego Dalot playing, because as soon as we put those two players on the pitch, we are very defense-minded, right? Potentially that is what Ruben Amorim will do, like he does. A little bit of a chicken shit. Start pragmatic. But if you concede a goal, it is such a hard uphill battle to sort of catch that lead, especially when you're playing away. Now the record has been broken. We were 5 unbeaten, so I still cannot believe that at Old Trafford, with 10 men, we couldn't score. We couldn't even, find a goal. And yesterday, Everton was battered against Newcastle at the new home ground stadium in Everton. So this is coming down to, in my opinion, how we beat Crystal Palace, because it is a must-win game if you look at the table. This is an opportunity now for the players to prove to the fans, prove to Ruben Amorim, and prove to the rest of the world that Manchester United is a force that we can reckon with to the end of this Christmas period, because we don't have any more international breaks. So this is massive 3 points that we actually need. Even take a point, but win is a must. The less we think about it. Of course, I'm scared. Who isn't? Do I think we can do it? I'm not sure. I don't want to jinx it, because footballing gods exist. But do we get a result? Like, if I would like to jinx it, I say that Man United will get a marginal win, 2-1. If we win, it's going to be a 2-1 to Manchester United. If it's a draw, potentially a 1-1 draw. And I take that. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. What do you think? Who would you line up? And what would be your score prediction? And me, apologies for not making a video on being live for quite a while. I had some personal issues within my family, as my father passed away 2 weeks ago. And it's been very hard to lose my hero. He was a massive Manchester United fan. And the last game he watched was actually Man United beating Liverpool at Anfield. So I'm really glad my father saw something positive before he flew up to the Heaven's Gate. So I really hope, for my dad's sake, that we actually win this game. And I'm very sad that he's not with me at the moment, guys. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. How do you think Manchester United could beat Crystal Palace today? And do you have to believe that we can do it? Are you scared? I'm definitely a little bit frightened. But this is Man United. This is the club we love. And of course, we want a win. It's been Mick Ruby from MUFC Realist TV. Coming back with a little video and a little bit of a match preview, a little bit of a psyching up. I hope you forgive me for not making a video for quite a while, but I explained the situation. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button, bell button, smash that like, and glory, glory, Manchester United. Have a fantastic match experience, and we shall see you to the next one. I'm out of here. Bye.